Hey gamers, Pixeldale here, and it's finally time to actually hop into the main game for Hashtag Daily Valhalla. It's been a couple days more than I would have liked to get into the main game, but honestly, because when I first started playing this game, I just hopped into the main game. I didn't even realize there are these two things up here. So this is like this is my safe space. The main game is kind of my safe space in the Valhalla thingy thing. So yeah, we're just gonna hop to a new game. And yeah. All this stuff. Psst. Hey, over here. Boo. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting. The player needs a good first impression of its main character. Now how you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend at the bar will eventually close. Now I'll admit my little prank on you might have gone a bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check that parcel you just got. See ya. Alright. Oh, just a dream. There's something near the door. Here we go, chapter 1. Primera. Alright. Your membership to the Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. Alright. Let's save. Not load. Alright. I just have to remember. That's my heart stuff. So we're the third file. I'll remember that. I mean, we don't really have anything, so let's just go to work. December 13th. Here we go. Good evening. Ah, hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face skill? When will you let people call you Jules? Quiet. Are you okay? You look distracted. Where's Boss? Dunno, she went out to buy some stuff and... Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very, very distracted. It's nothing, I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... there's also the fact I spent a whole full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar is at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, nurturing 4 left me with a completely empty wall, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. There are all the beer cans around my apartment and... Jill, sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make me a piano man, I'll skip the rest, but bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Alright. So if we skill, when done, press the mix button, press and stop mixing. Okay. No problem. Alright, so let's just give him a piano man so we can skip this. Here, happy? Yes, sorry, I stand corrected. Now let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients, but if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. If it sees optional carbonatrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional carbonatrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Carbonatrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk fast, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? No, I am, yeah. Hey guys. Opa, eh? Who's that? I don't know, I found her while I was out shopping. Why bring her here? Just make sure I was recording. Well, it was either leave her outside of the Mercy Society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make such a ruckus when she wakes up, you know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push our responsibility onto us, we have work to do. There are 2 of you, believe in yourselves. You think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it, or taunting as if that were the case. It's not like her to pick on such a small girl, at least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing gondos, so we've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs, lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well, so, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all that on my lonesome, you'll have to be in charge of cleaning the bathroom. Have fun. Just that? Fine, I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. This model needs to have all the whole thoughts of the songs before it can start. Wonder what logic behind the decision. Alright. Let's just do this. I always do this until we get your love as a drug. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, you get me a beer. Oh, shit, right on it. He wants a beer, but looks like quite the big guy. Here you go. Yeah, this one's good. Pretty good, in fact. Nice job. Thanks, I guess. You're lucky I was in a meeting close by. He's the president's like mine. I'll be fair, work has taken me to worse, like New Jersey 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, Mr. Talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame them? The idea of some wildcard hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's? That's the kind of corny stuff that brings the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for Mrs. and her kids. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it's even news, just speculations or copycats. You can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running to at least one article about Alice Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. The more people think it'll help them make full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker. But not all the daily stories about murders and other horrors. Well, I always filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. Don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to the list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get Disney. People get bored after a certain kind of necessity repeatedly. When I started this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need an elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about, and you can make them up anyway. Make up them. Standing them while they're hot, and even people like you, people avoid the murder stories, will see them. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. I guess that's the point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about that is they know half of our clicks come from them, so they get all diva-like. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait, I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are annoying. See? Look at the restaurant critique column. Forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's... That kid couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hits than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places the newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor guy only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here asking for free drinks, saying he's a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, with all this talk made me thirsty. Try to give me a beer this time, please. Coming right up. Beer again. This man likes his beers, but they're cheaper to buy in bulk at the store. Here. It's big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this? Please start referring to this place as a hellhole. If a place smells like soap and dog fists, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my best here, thank you very much. Who was that? Nobody important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I say, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole, if you like. Charming. So celebrities. Not really, at least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client. I don't see you losing yourself. You're not making me feel special, any. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people, especially the red carpet kind of famous. Those folks people pretend to love but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love fall from grace. Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but they really want to see their idols torn down to their level. They want to see them suffer to get their can't read that, for daring to be so much more successful than them. Now I think gossip is just something everyone enjoys, but no one wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong. Even if you were right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living somebody else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals or flirting God knows who? Granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have strong Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like hairdressers, it sounds hypocritical coming from you. Even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is the key word here. Just the other day I saw this committee judge for what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. This problem exists because they're the ones constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they could think of. All of that just leaves the public bravely for those little ones to make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say it's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude plays that nice guy is indeed a really nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help, sensationalizing everything. Feels like they're instigating a behavior that shouldn't be acknowledged in the first place. You like your big words, eh, brat? Well, do we play that game of? Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wastes my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in our career. Talk about changing topics. Maybe why. Wouldn't you like a column talking about this? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm just a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could have you ghostwriting, half our staff could do that. They do. You don't really think Lana Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, but would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. Oh, it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer's waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan? Did I say something wrong? Not at all, I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or boss. Boss is just title, it's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and grandfather's two Gerald, Mr. Donovan, and that's more like it. They're referring to me, the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, God, no, I just want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something about, what was it? Drink, another one, do you? Yes. You know what? Third time's the charm, give me a beer. Alright. Third time's the charm, for what? Hey, we're gonna give him that beer. One beer. Donovan. What is his name? Here's hoping I don't pass out. Cheers. Enjoy. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? You didn't call it a hellhole. There was some bloke named Sven that wanted to get his money if he stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you are. Investors... they think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, I mean, you give me money so you can make more, then we do my thing and I'll give you your money. But no, they have to stick their nose and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be the boss and still work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they find offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what you do? Why don't you do what that other newspaper does? Recently they told me that they need more clicks. Make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keep production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want. They don't reject ideas. They know who Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. Unless he paid before storming off. I wonder what happened with Sven though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yeah? What happened in that bathroom? Kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell you. You'd think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, the vents. She'll wake up Rhea Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch, fast. Alright. Alright, give him a big gut punch. Here. You can actually do it then. This crack house is the bar. Hellhole crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come to our little crack house at all, mister. What do you care? The parent registry says. Sorry for the question, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell. We're working on fixing it. There was an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know when I can make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay, will you come with me to a motel for a couple hours? No. Then I have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended me this place and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hey Jill, where'd you put the dish soap? Gills run out. Below the sink where it's always been. Right. Oh, customer, good evening sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? No, nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall riders all by herself, knocking them out cold, one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed riders with their bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's hard not to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved classified weaponry, the other one a pickup artist, and the last had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this woman that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming she was an alpaca. She started spitting out everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. You have to not remember that night, so let's leave it at that. Did I get you anything else? Give me a pile diver, please. Please, just one word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. Alright, pile diver. Here. It's fine, I guess. Hey lady, have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry, I think I heard wrong. I asked if you ever faked an orgasm. That's a question I'm not gonna answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere of people lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually. For that moment, lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you should acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked orgasms because you look like you have a lot of experience? Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really, I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink here. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Give me a French weaver. Alright. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how, like hungry? I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I particularly have. I just feel there's this part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is... I tried sex tourism once. It was like Russian a lot of STD, so I left midway through. I want to burn my Christmas bonus, hurry through, and for gay porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I also hired a girl to act like my daughter for 3 years in a row now. Nothing seems to do it. Have you tried rescuing a puppy? Can't. Okay. I'm drawing a blank then. I can't think of anything that might help. I was expecting you to help me, or to believe me. I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. People lie, lady. Anyways, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me. Please come again. Don't count on it. Good. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. See, I didn't get locked up this time. Alright, that's fine. Okay, then I'm back in action. Good evening. Would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable. I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, Miss? Master Specialist AP Asgari of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Say. What can I get for you, Say? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet isn't cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. Not cool isn't great, especially not so big. More so since I get up early tomorrow, I can't afford a hangover. I'm sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably cold and that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Small, sweet, icy. Yeah, Sunshine Cloud will do. Here you go. Didn't you have anything sweet? That was sweet. Well, I guess oh, it wasn't sweet. Oh, whoops. Oh, this might have sweet be different from yours. Never mind, this works fine too. We got me white nicest clients. I can remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You think it's the Blitzkrieg Corps. We're the ones with the huge plate suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, obviously we're different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect, we are the angels who soothe those suffering enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times, the ones who assist the victims of crime. We watch, we protect. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our pledge of allegiance. We recite every morning. What it means is our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, healing the injured, protecting them from stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crash, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors. I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that sometimes rescue people from places. Dang, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. You must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building. I looked down and I was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights of the scattered pieces of glass, it was almost like dreamlike. But that's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights and they're shocking, right? Yeah, but never mind. Wait, did I mishear you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrating sighs from people after everything's said and done, but don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. Kind of answer. Don't worry too much about it. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big, does that work? Sorry, don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem, don't worry. Classy drink. Let's give her a bad touch. Yeah. Unlocking this. Here you are. Yep, this looks something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I don't have others, but she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? I was expecting something stronger, and I like it quite a bit. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? You know my name, so I want to know yours. Oh, sure, just call me Jill. Jill, Jill. Jill is short for Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian, Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me, I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason, don't dwell too much on that. Okay, I still feel bad about angering you though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. That actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today, thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian. I used to go to a clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a White Knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A White Knight attacked my friend that was coming for me when this other White Knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in the hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. That I want to help people the same way they helped me. Huh, it's interesting though. One would think that being attacked by a White Knight would make you run the opposite direction. Yeah, but it was another one that saved me. So I kinda guided myself towards judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Well, I joined the Valkyrie Corps specifically though, because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now I think about it, there are different kinds of White Knights, right? I guess White Knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type, there are many different classes. Rescue, assault. There's even a squad full of Baru? I don't know. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when the company is suspected of having weird under-the-table deals. Interesting. There was also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job with the fad of anti-bullying campaigns past and lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks, and besides I don't really know how much alcohol I can have. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, you know what? I'll have something else. Remember, some drink called a martini? Bratini. And I'm pretty sure it's a martini. It's Bratini, trust me, I'll get you one. If you want some sorry, Bratini. Some martini. No, it's Bratini now. Here, see? Huh, you were right. Thanks. You know what? I think I'll bring a friend of mine here in a couple of days. Really? Why? I like the feel of this place and I want to share it with her. It might be a bit difficult though. She's more into classier places. Not that this place isn't nice, but don't worry, I know the kind of place I work in. I see. But it shouldn't be too bad, I just need to. What was that? Sounded like an explosion. I better check that. A pager already, right? Yeah, go ahead, be careful. I will. She left her helmet. Well, she's coming back, I'll just hold it for her. I'll go check what the ever-living that explosion was. Careful. What? Oh, she woke up. Where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might have been the best thing to say. Valhalla, am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Ignis is rambling for the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar or true? Called it. Afterlife. I'm not dead. As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright then where am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What are you planning to do with me? Are you orchid traffickers, robbers, pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Well, why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to vent your worries, otherwise you'll just creep us, aren't you? Rapist, a whole lot of you. Okay, I'm just gonna let this play out. I'll also... Yeah. Murder. Interrupts me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get her a drink to calm down, throw it in her face. Let's give her beer. What is that? A drink. You're in a bar, bro. Serve drinks. A bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down, what'd you spice up with? Roofies, TTX, pumpkin? Good God, no, I wouldn't even think about it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they'd dock my pay and tips. Not to mention, I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired, lose benefits, or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... brr. Even if you say that, let's do something. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests for drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom, that's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street, don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check inside the toilet paper's locker? What about it? Oh my god. How? Why? How? I'm back. You tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He knew your name. Good point, but first of all, it's not my name, it's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much a part of a chain, so I like the spicy chicken at bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I offered it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace and nothing of value will be lost. Are you implying something will have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant my lack of action will yield no difference? Eh? And about the drink, are you gonna let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, well, I'll let you know I'm not that unimportant, that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all so fast. So how was it? It was fine, but not something I order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you're telling the truth, sorry about that. No problem, if I were you, I would probably react the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too, it came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while, I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crashed outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the street stripped of clothes, dignity, and or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired, sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what, your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, then I'll take you on your offer. I'll be Piano Man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I just scoped the last one, so I'll enjoy this one. Clean right up then. Sure. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do, your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that? Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist stepped off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I told him my stand I just got too excited. Jazz does that too. I see. The piano is an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of a pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Well, that's nice. It's just how it feels to go for a drink at the end of a long hard day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, miss? Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say where I work yet though, I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning, in fact Donovan D. Dawson was here earlier. I knew I smelled his nasty cologne. He leases reek wherever he goes. So you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have done it before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where he was. And would you believe it, the guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kind of admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's why are you still working there then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, just don't forget about it. I'd rather not talk about it. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard to be a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point I thought about being a bartender, but I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know. I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tasky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person, but with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that. She's so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple days, but even then when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has mechanical arm, no idea how she got it, but sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that. It'd be nice to meet this boss here sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pass her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I wouldn't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One Bradtini, please. Coming right up. Bradtini. 1, 2, 4, 5, 5, 6, 1, 2, 1 Ollie. It's the wrong one. 1, 2. Here. Yup, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. Are you alright? Yeah, just a bit dizzy. Now you're clearing your throat? It helps me focus it. Yeah, I'm better now. Hey Jill, do you work with other women? I work for women, but my only co-worker may not lie. You're lucky. You have no idea the heaven you live in. When I started my internship, every intern was female. Have you ever tried competing with women for a good spot? They're relentless. Have you tried making friends with any of them? Friends? They aren't in it for friendship, they're out for blood. The other day I got an assignment, and all I got from my office was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. This other time when our supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. Sometimes I just want to take all of them and throw them in the sewers or something. Let the lizardmen feast on their livers. I'm just so tired of having to deal with that. Tired of having to put up with them. Tired. No sleeping here, please. Do you want me to call you a cab? Would you be so kind? Hey, it's Jill. Can you send us a cab? The client? Just a second. Hey, Kim. I'm gonna need your full name. Kimberly Lavalette. Oh, what a flowery name. Kimberly Lavalette. No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to answer that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. They'll be here in a minute. You've been through a lot today, I guess. Hey, Jill. The bathroom's done. I'm leaving. Guide Mrs. Volta to her cab on your way out, please. Oh, she woke up and fell asleep again. Sure, anything for a client. Excuse me, miss. Please help me walk you to your cab. Mumble pickpockets, mumble. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil, and where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. Gil woke up, had a couple of drinks and left. So she's called Kim. How'd she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but she managed to calm them. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you bosses too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Alright, at the end of each video, Jill was talking about Paul Holoplat. Buying a printer. Alright, so from now on, after you mean go to the store and buy stuff. And at the end of each one, she needs to buy certain stuff to make her not distracted the next day. So we're just gonna do that. Thanks for sucking by, guys. I'm sorry this was this was longer than usual. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and tuning into the next day of Daily Valhalla. I'm enjoying the series so far, and hopefully you are too. So yeah, my name's Pixeldale, and I hope you guys have a great day.